So that's the fate of the family. Hey everybody, I'm Gino Reynolds from The Real Gino, and today we're going to be taking a look at the next installment of the Fast and Furious franchise and the fate of the Furious.
You know what I like about you, Dom? You're a genuine outlaw. But your family is about to go up against the only thing they can't handle. You.
The crew, the family is back for an 8th installment of this wildly successful franchise, and look, I think by now you already know if you're gonna like this one or not. By now, watching another one is not gonna change your mind on whether or not these movies are for you. So that being said, I'm not gonna waste a lot of your time trying to convince you either way on whether or not you should see this. For the most part, Fast 8 is a lot like the other movies in the franchise. You like fast cars and hot girls? Yep, it's got that. You like crazy stunts? Yep, it's got that too. Family? Yep. Charlize Theron and dreadlocks? Okay, you may not have been asking for that, but it's got that too. Long story short, you're gonna get what you pay for. You're gonna get a lot more of what you already like. For me, that's The Rock and Jason Statham.
I will beat you like a Cherokee drum.
We about to go up like
Oh, it took longer than I expected.
I have to say that while I love Statham, let's just say that the movie somewhat forgets something big that happened, something his character did. Wait, what was it? Oh yeah, he killed Han. While it's not ignored, it is forgiven a little too easily. On a side note, I also love the addition of Helen Mirren to the cast. It becomes pretty obvious who she is pretty quickly, and of course, she is as charming as usual. With the stuff you like, you get the opposite as well. For me, well...
What you want from me? I'm Roman Pierce, man. That's what I do.
Why are they shooting at me?
I don't know, maybe because you're in an orange Lamborghini?
Shut up, Tess!
While part of me wishes he was never in part 2, I have to admit that he does have one pretty cool scene near the end of the movie. Lastly, I do have to talk about the elephant in the room, which is how did they handle the loss of Paul Walker? While what they did was fine in the context of a movie like this, I will say that plot-wise it didn't make much sense. The characters have a what would Brian do moment in the movie. They all agree that they would never bring him back to the action, but don't you think his best friend, his brother, becoming a bad guy would be something that would bring him back? What? Are they going to tell him after the fact? Christmas at the Toretto home will be a little awkward this year, I guess. While I won't spoil it, I do have to talk about the ending. The ending in the context of the story doesn't make any sense. However, in a fourth wall breaking sense, it does. Another side note, you should probably at least brush up on the last few movies. I'd say starting at Fast and Furious, just to kind of know what's going on. Do you remember who this was? Again, the decision on whether or not you should see this movie is already made. Like the others, this movie is dumb. And I mean like really, really stupid dumb. But admittedly, I still had a great freaking time watching it. As always, thank you so much for watching. What did you think of Fate of the Furious? Feel free to comment out down below, give this video a like, and subscribe to The Real Gino YouTube channel. But remember, it's only just one guy's opinion. I'm Gino Reynolds from The Real Gino. Till next time.